This is the development diary update for an isometric platformer that I am creating. So first things first, let's just jump into some gameplay. This is like alpha gameplay, so it's not too complex. There's basically no final assets or anything, but I'll start with the movement of the character. So standard WSD movements, and you can move the player camera with E and Q. You can also reset it with R. So if I'm like here and I don't like this position, I can simply reset it. Another thing is that the player movement is dependent on the camera position, not the player position. So so right now I'm gonna start by holding W and then move the camera. If you look, player moves. The reason for that is that the original movement was without a doubt horrible and made simple movements from this angle, more like this angle, just not easy to do. So yeah, and so the main gameplay loop of this isometric platformer is to collect all of the what are now currently coins but may turn to either engine parts or fuel source, because the design is that you're an astronaut and you kind of crash landed on a small planetoid object and are collecting either fuel or scraps of your space station. So the second, just fuck that jump up, still a bit. You actually don't have that much air control. It's just designed so the jump feels a little bit weighty and allows the player. So again, the first level, which we'll go into this, the first level is designed to be entirely completable without moving the camera, just trying to get people used to the movement. So we'll just go into just how some of this works. So I'm currently using the third person character as just a base to help with, but everything in blue I have created. I also added up this, so the way the camera works is when it begins play, it'll cast to it and just set it to be the target view. It also actually gets it also adds to the viewport, so the little UI element you saw in the bottom corner. I utilize interfaces in possibly the most simplest way I can think of, which is just messaging, so I can transfer information from the third person character to the camera blueprint, which is what this is. This is real simple. There's an event taken in sequences between both of these two, and when you press Q, it opens it. When you release Q, it closes it. So it creates the kind of hold, rotate feel. That's about it. There's a few things like the meshes having simple mesh library, allowing to have sort of random object, like having not just one solid object. The goal having a very malleable text. So the way the text works is that when the coins are generated, it will just +1 to a variable inside the player, which tells the UI how many coins are in the level. Other than that, it's still pretty basic, and the next development update hopefully will come with a bit more of a solid idea of the visual styles of it, maybe with some test assets. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching, and bye.